Hello, hello. I think we are good. I just want to try one thing before we begin the stream. I wonder if y'all can hear this. Do 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 do. Sorry. I just want to see where we could get it, where the stream could hear it in the beginning. And of course, I'll turn it off right away as soon as we begin into the stream. Ooh, I just need to listen to my own stream real quick. Okay. I'm satisfied with the noise that is coming out of my device. Uh, that is good. Make sure the music isn't too loud. And pause that now. Cool, cool. Got my stream loaded up. My mic grain quality hopefully is good. Trying to put my popper in a better position for my mouth. Come on. You could stay up for me, can't you? It's good enough. Won't be going anywhere anyways. If I tighten this. Just, there we go. That's pretty tight. That shouldn't be going anywhere. Nice. Okay. Let's put this closer to my mouth. Perhaps. Hello. Oh, wait. Okay. That's better for me. Wait. You know, that is why I really should look at my mic, because if you didn't notice, it was muted the entire time. I did not notice that. So I've been talking to myself for a while, and that's just funny. You know what? Once the stream is over, I'm editing that part out. And hey guys, welcome to the stream. We start here now. This is what I was showing you off to you earlier, but I don't need it anymore because I got a pop socket. Wow, would you look at that? Short recap, there's going to be music in the stream. It's Toby Fox. If you don't like it, please say so. I will turn it off. But I need some music to draw this entire map, as I have a 200-foot map, square map, as well as I'm copying this right here, turning this area into the first map, and then the boss area into this map, which this is like a smaller version of this, but a more condensed and more dangerous until they reach the middle. And there's 4 different paths the players can take. We will see how they fare, and I'll get to you if they ever get here alive, which they are still in the first major dungeon. But right now, let's just keep this over here. And is there any way I could throw... What is minimize? Oh, that's what that means. Why do I still have GIMP open? My Sonic the Hedgehog art. Minimize. Bring up. Perfect. Okay. Let's get this here. And let's begin. So I have the starting area, which the players will arrive in via stairs. Let's go ahead and get that down. It's a very corner of the map. So, maybe too big. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Full 6 feet of movement to run across the room. That is fine with me. Then let's put in some stairs. Again, do I want to put in stairs from the upstairs myself? Yes. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't be able to do that. It's not like they're gonna explode these steps and I'm gonna have to erase them, which is why I like Dungeon Draft, because I can easily erase things or make things. Do 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 do. Okay. Why does that look weird? I guess it just looks weird because one of the walls kind of blocking that. And then they're going to be given 3 options, 3 doors, which I actually will put down I will not put down myself. I'm going to erase the walls, which I'm not a fan of. I think Dungeon Draft still creates the walls. Actually, one wall is a secret, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that wall is a secret, so we'll keep that. There are 2 walls, each going in their own direction. Let's say about... Let's make the hallways a little bigger. I noticed my first dungeon with a party of 6 is kind of a little bit small. Well, that's not what I wanted. Or is it? Is that what I wanted? Now I'm kind of wondering, how do I want this dungeon? I think that looks good right there. Then you'll have... Dude, so... Diagram. Look, kind of looking at my own thing. A little messed up. not the best artist. I definitely don't want to have things drawn out too much. Do 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 do. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I think that's perfect. 30 feet room. And then that's a secret tunnel, which we'll actually do right now. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's going to be very long. I know that. That's going to be a very high DC. You even see that, because it will skip. It will send them to a better location. It won't skip the entirety of the dungeon. It'll send them to a much better location. You know what I forgot to do? And this is me being new to streaming. I forgot to show you the map. Sorry. God darn. That is, I am messing up today. You know, it's been a while since I streamed something so complex and have so many moving parts. That's just my bad. Stream, we'll start here now. We'll start here. That way, no one will notice my mistakes. There is no mistakes in Hazam streams. Okay, so we got this down. This long, narrow hallway. First monster fight. Now what I'm looking for is I should probably go sideways more so than anything. So let's try this. And I feel like maybe I'm drawing this a little bit too small. I'm tempted to start over right now. It does look a little bit too small, too compact, if you know what I mean. Huh. It's like, I got a lot of room to work with. Fuck it. Let's go back some. Okay. This is where we started off from. Let's go ahead and draw a double hallway right here down, let's say 11 feet until it reaches where I want to go. Then we got this right here. Be I want it to be. And then I can draw. Is there any way to just put down walls while on the building path? Let's go ahead and make this. There we go. That's fine. Same thing with right here. Actually, you know what? Bam, bam, bam. Make this. There. Okay. Again, 2 secret paths they can take. Eventually they'll figure it out. Probably not, but they're designed that way. And you go down to about right here. Now let's take this path. This is the main path I'm pretty sure they're going to be taking. Let's see how you take it. That's about here. And five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30-foot room. Go ahead and take this way. Let's just go this way for now. This would probably be better for me. Do. Got so much room to work with. Let's make this a little bigger. Do. Okay, I knew that wouldn't work. Okay. That's how you want it. Can I not? No, I can't connect them, can I? That would ruin... the... immersion. I can do this, though. Boop. 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 Yeah. Okay. Cool. This is more of a maze dungeon. At the same time, there'll be traps here, spawned in monsters, stuff like that. This is a very tricky dungeon. Send you this way as well. This is the very big dungeon. I'm trying to make it so big, it becomes complex. In its very nature of how I'm going to run it. And we'll send a group this way. And I'm making it 10 on purpose, the hallways. Because again, the first dungeon is, I say again, like y'all heard me, you probably didn't hear me. First dungeon was kind of too narrow in my opinion. So I'm making this one a lot less narrow. Actually, I think I need to make this one narrow. Yeah. I need to make this one narrow. It actually combines right there. Oop. Can't do that, can I? I mean, I can. It just ruins the wall. This needs to be narrow right here. I'll do better next time. Yeah, let's finish off something else first. There. Boop. Walls, cave. I think it's fine right there. Cool. This needs to go around. There we go. Okay. Goes down. I want to give more room to things, so let's go ahead and do that. And drawing this through Dungeon Draft is pretty complex. Let's go ahead and go down then. There's the start. There is also a drop. Let's make this a narrow hallway. About there. And then let's create... I can't do that, can I? No. Okay. You are not a part of that. So what I could do is I'm gonna have to... There's another doorway. Guess I could do it like this. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Then bam. Then no, sorry. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20, 25, 30. Yes, I'm fine with that. Or very complex map. I hate it. Let's send you right here. And then this is kind of perfect with what I was going for. Make you a 2 hallway right there. And then continue that 2 hallway down further. Right here is kind of an yeah, I think there's supposed to be like a secret room this way. Area, trap, treasure. So we have a secret room right here as well. So I kind of want this right here to be by itself. And I'm going to have to... Or technically I could make it like this. Oh, maybe too big. Let's just have it like this. But I put a wall. I want... Yes. Shouldn't make walls. I should make only doors through dungeon boundary. I add this, it shouldn't be a problem. They're not really doors. The secret treasure room. Go ahead and save this. Let's call it lair. Well, maybe I should put it in the right folder is the real question. If I want to actually do this. Gosha, layers. What do I call the first one? Layer 2, even though it's layer 1. So let's tell you layer 2. Current stage, say area 1 there, just in case we have any kind of problems. Let's get cooking. Okay, just make sure the stream's all good. Have to double check once again. But that is all good. Okay, so we're here. If you see, I kind of got what I want so far. Got this small bit of area. Still a massive amount left. Especially filling them with rooms, traps, other stuff that we'll do in Foundry itself. Sorry, you're gonna see it poke on the screen for a second. Scooping up. Just kind of going its own way. Let's see. Next. I probably should zoom in a little bit so I can see. A 20-foot room, 10-foot room, not done yet. Side room, secret room. I guess we technically don't got this. Oh, look. This done yet, so let's go this way. Let's fill this out. How much space do I need? Let's assume it's single cells. Let's bring this here. This is going to be a small maze. That will find themselves, hopefully not trapped too much. You know what? If I'm going to build it like this, I should just do this. I probably should just be doing this. There. Make it a little bit bigger. That means you'll have to go down a little bit further. There. Let's build it the way I want it to now. Might diverge from what I'm actually building. Could be it. Throw this out. There's gonna be a secret wall here that can pass through the other wall. Sorry, now I'm kind of focused. I need to focus on what I'm actually building to make it sort of recognizable. How the players could get here. Yeah, that looks good enough to me. Following about 3 different paths will end them up in traps. There's still gonna be traps in the main path. That should be good. Let's head back to this room we need to make over here. Let me see. Why did I put 10 feet here? Okay, I see. This will go down further. Eventually stop. Now a 10-foot room apparently. Seems a little too small. Make it this big. Don't I make it that big again? Oh, I see why. Okay. Walls. There. Maybe that's what I should be doing. Instead of leaving so many gaps that I might have to come back and fix eventually. And that's a dead end as well. Only secret it'll provide is getting between these 2 rooms. And this 20-foot room provides a way to get into this secret tunnel. That is made of dirt, which I'm fine with. Yeah, that fits right through there. Could be bring him in a room down here. What are my chances of doing this? Oh, I remember my secret. Can't be doing that right there. Need to draw it specifically. It is a secret. Isn't there a way to... Oh, it's shift click. Yes. Oh, probably don't want to shift click like that. Well, let's hold up on building it for now, because we're going too far into the dungeon, and I might map it out wrong, which would give me a chance to come back a little bit. Secret. Secret, nice. Be a lot of secret doors. Again, this is a very tricky maze. Secret doors are going to be... Some of them are going to be easy to spot, and kind of like on purpose, while some are going to be actually doors that benefit the players. A 40-foot room right there. Goes down into this room. And this is where things diverge, I guess you could say. Let's get rid of both of these. There is a cave system within this part of the dungeon. Change it to this, because I won't be using this style very often. This area, 5, 10, 15, 20. Fit perfect. What does FT stand for in my notes? FT. FT. Put down notes, and I have no idea what it means. Yep, I guess maybe it's supposed to say... Now it says FT. Are there any other FTs anywhere? That T means trap, I assume. But I don't get what the F stands for. What could that be? Oh well. I figured out eventually. 100 foot. Oh, okay. It means feet. Got it. Do you want this room to be 100 foot long? Is that what it's trying to tell me? It's pretty insane. I said that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. We go a little bit further. I think that's good enough for me. Breaks out this way. And what does this say? ML. Ah, monster lair. Okay. So you have, there's supposed to be something behind this wall, apparently. But that's only reachable by the other entrance. That's through here. Okay. How do I combine a cave with a secret door? Good question. No, too close. Nope. How do I do this? No. Wait, so you can just bust through a wall. That looks nice, but I still need the secret to be secret. I guess I could just... what happens if I... Ooh, it's gonna be really hard to do that, isn't it? Okay. Then... Wall. Then... Floor. Is there no dungeon floor? Wow. Okay. This looks close enough. Like sewer-ish. Right? Okay. Maybe don't want to do it like that exactly. Yeah, I guess I do. There. Back to the cave. Big size, big boy. Oh, that's breaking it apart. Save, open. There, fixed. Nothing else is broken, right? Okay, cool. Do. What is my terrain? I actually like the terrain to be dirt from the get-go. That way I can actually see what I'm doing. I should straighten my back. Man, I cannot bend over like that too long. That's what she said. That was stupid. Okay. They want a big fight in the middle of these guys. Let's give him that. Get that right there. Get you to be a little Zetsy. Let's keep you right there for now. Is that big enough? 5, 10, 15, 20. I feel like that's big enough. Yeah. And then there will be... I don't want to do it. I have to, don't I? I want there to be like a connection between these two. I don't think that's possible. Without putting a barrier between them. Let me get my thought process in here for a second. It's my big brain and crack my neck. There's no way to have these caves intersect without it opening up a gap like that. And if I put a wall there, players can be very suspicious of why there's a fucking wall in this cave. So I have to figure out a way. That kind of works right there. I'm close enough to where the players won't look at it and be like, well, look at that. That looks suspicious. Now we got that down there done. Let's go ahead and come back up here to the top. So, this will continue for a bit. Let's get this area right here quarantined off. 20 feet is technically a secret door right here as well. Let's get this 60-foot thing done first. There's like 3 secret doors I could attempt to find. Okay. Do. I feel like we should put it right here. Right? This looks about right. What is it? Hmm. 11 by 10. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50 feet. I did have it at 60 feet. I think there's no problem with me going down lower. As if this is going below that. Let's put this real low. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Let's maybe bring it to 12. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. 60 by 60. I don't want it 60 by 60. Or bay. Yeah, let's keep it circular. Just for headache purposes. Okay, now we can build a straight line. Do that with this. No, I can't. Okay. Wall. That doesn't look right. Oh, well. Look right to begin with. I guess you won't really need this space right here. So we can fill that in with our own gaps. With our own gaps. Oops. Okay. Cool. Again, there's no dungeon for regular patterns. It's my mistake. Just throw this out. They won't question why there's a different road here. Players aren't supposed to question the DM. Gotta be careful doing that. There. Cool. Yeah. The other way to do it. And I figured that out later. Okay. Now, there is another secret. Secret. So I did not put a plus there. I don't think of my plan. Oh, because I put a plus there. Okay. That's why. Did I do secret walls again? That would mean... 10-foot holds no secrets. But what if we put it right here? There. I think I'm satisfied with that. Put more different kinds of walls just to confuse the players. Okay, nothing there. It's gonna be a lot smaller than I probably anticipated, but that's fine. Just means less work. I feel like I'm mostly done. First, there's gotta be that big gap in the middle. Then I'm gonna tell them, don't worry about the dimensions. It makes no sense because I say so. Because I'm not putting a close to probably a 500-foot gap right in the middle. I'm gonna draw around it, basically. And then this kind of breaks out into another cave. Yeah, but except there is no doors on here on purpose. But before we draw that, let's continue back up here to get in alignment. This is the area that's fallen behind the most. Okay, up here, down here's the plus. Be a trap here. Should be a big, oh, should be a pretty big gap in between this, which this will be a part of, which we can probably make even bigger. We do this. This be a complex trap, I think. Yes. Here to a secret. There technically is a secret also. About here. And there is a cave behind here. There. She's gonna turn this, instead of a trap, I'm gonna turn this into a monster fight. Too big. There's so much room this way. I technically haven't finished this map completely, it looks like. I don't know if I will add to this map then. I'll figure it out. Depends on a lot of factors. Is a pretty small second layer compared to the first one. The first one has over 57 rooms. Second one, this one has about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About only 20. It's like half this big. Well, boss room. 21, 22, 23, 24 if you count the boss. Again, about half as small. Interesting. Let's... Biting my lip seductively. Oof, okay. Big stretch. Big stretch. Sorry, I'm just stretching a lot now. There we go. Okay. Let's continue onward with how this dungeon's going to be built. You know something I didn't realize I have missed? I will get back to that in a second. Let's build this travesty real quick. I do not know how I'll build this. What if I edit? Okay. It's probably not what I want. I build it like this. Is that how I want it to be built? Sounds about right. Okay. Then I just combine it to make a 40-foot room right here. One second. I edit some points. Well, that really does nothing to help my case, does it? Okay. Best way to do it is just remove this and add my own door later. Well, don't like the edge being taken off. There we go. Let's go with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Go right here. 9, so almost a 45-foot room, basically. There. Well, that probably isn't actually what I was going for. Let's go with this. And this. Oh. Oops. Hate how this works. 35. It's 25, 30, 35, 40. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. There. I'm fine with that, actually. What I'm not fine with is... Is there a way to... Would that work? This work the way I want it to? No, that removes all the walls. It combines with it. Darn. It's impossible to put this dungeon building floor. Unless... Sorry, one second. Let me... New file. Where are you at? I know you're here somewhere. Games, dungeon draft. Ready asset folder. Custom asset folder. Oceans, my assets. Data, tile set. All empty, isn't it? Yes, it is. Darn. And that's here, is it? Yep, okay. Interesting. None of that's probably actually working. No. Yeah, it's not working either, is it? Oh, that's working. Interesting. Okay. Assets. What if I was to try to have a new one? What if I just picked all this? Probably to fuck it up, so I'm not gonna do it yet. Let's save it. Let's try it. See why I wouldn't. Like folder. Um. That even work? Package, candy. I don't see it. I don't think that worked. Let's try it. No harm in trying it. See anything different? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. Probably not the best way to do it. That is fine. None of that's actually working. I'll figure it out later. Yes. Delete that. This room would just have a different floor, and that's fine. But we still need the wall. Let's just be safe. Here. I don't care how big the room is, I can always cut it off later. 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 40 by basically 45 almost. I'm fine with this. Hear my cat sniffing through my door. Wait, that's not my cat. Is that you, Grace? Are you awake? That's great, Grace. That's really great. I was building parts of the campaign I'm running for you. So, no spoilers, unfortunately. You gonna watch Blue Eye Samurai? What? I'll be done soon. Okay, you do that. This room. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it. There's actually, I didn't put any labels in it. It's 40 foot, and that's about it. That's all I have. So I'm just gonna ignore it for now. And build this room down here. Please get this grid off of me. Treasure. Is that another S? Looks like I drew an S there for another secret. Let's build off this first, because this will be the way the players travel. How close can I get it? Right on that edge, baby. Okay. Oh. That's better, I feel like. And that's good right there, too. Oh. Why'd you turn into that? There we go. Perfect. Up here, battleways. 2 doors. Trap up here. Go back to this. Go back to this stupid wall system I have. It isn't even a pattern, so I can't make it look too nice. What if... There we go. Cool. What if I remove this then? There we go. Small space. I love sending my players to a small space. There. Perfect. And we can also put this right here. Because again, this isn't a part of the normal map I have, but it is something I want to extend. Big stretch. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue on this way. I know they want me to put doors throughout here. Then eventually it will break off into a cave system, just like everything else. This one's slightly bigger. Okay. I feel like for my third dungeon, which is mostly traveling through a map instead of through a dungeon, I'll try to make things much bigger in certain areas. Just fully encompass how big a dungeon can be on Dungeon Draft. Again, I'm not going to be using probably more than 3/4 of this to build this dungeon. And each way is supposed to be a different pattern through this dungeon to get to the major boss. Okay. Slam through here. And what the heck is this? That a bunch of C's? What does that mean? Skill check. Skill checks. Okay, that's what SC stands for. Wonder why. Perhaps I plan on putting a giant gap here, so let's make this a little bit bigger. Eventually it does get smaller. $100-foot fall. Probably a decent gap here then. There. Okay. Let's focus on other places now. After this circle, what's happening there? This is going up. Around. Then a big open space. Okay. Make this a little bit bigger. There. This would probably be a big fight as well. Might put a small village here of creatures. And this will be the first entrance to the major second area. And I will even put a full wall here. Put doors, well... yeah. Cool. That's all done. Guess could work on expanding up here. I think I'm fine with that. Interesting. Yeah, let's actually focus on areas down here first. 60-foot cave. Cave system expands. Let's put a fight right here that I don't have on my thing. This can expand multiple different ways. This will be the next major entrance into the dungeon. Cool. And again, this is the big 100-foot area. Make it a little bit bigger. We'll go up and gut punch this area, kinda. It really falls down this way. Make it a little bit wider. It's getting a little bit slower. The map, I've noticed. And it takes apparently a sharp turn all the way to this wall, which is the secret way through things. Let's go ahead and draw this as well. And this apparently is a B, which means boss. Let's put this here. B does mean boss, I think. Yes, okay. Bam. I introduce some new mechanics as I build this. There we go. That's the end of this area. There's a small section right here I will build into where treasure might be, besides the boss arena itself. Let's go ahead and build off this real quick. Okay. See what my curious players do with this idea. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Now let's finish off this. Of course, I'll add more as I build this diagram to spaces that have long periods of nothing happening. Oh, nope. Don't want that. Okay, save, open. Cool, cool. A brush, dig, size. There should be two different paths to take at this point. Let's hope the players don't realize that there is a very small gap right here between things. There's gonna be a giant map right in the middle. Don't worry about that. Let's see. What makes a good dungeon? Monsters. Blowing up shit. You know, the usual. Get this right here. I wonder how big this map is overall. Let's just bust through this. I'm tired of drawing doors. Then 50-foot room. Yeah. 50. Would this be 75 if I did this? And then had... what kind of door? Guess I could remove these two blocks. And that would be the end of that dungeon. Entering to the third way into the major dungeon. And the last way is a lot harder to get to, but more rewarding. Well, unless they find it first, you know, how it is. Be a monster fight here. I want to build this map. Weird. Almost looks like a shaft. Keep too closer to the rest of the map. And drag it down. Then we could have another cool boss fight here. $13, 14 by 14. That's 45 by 45, I'm pretty sure. No, that is not 50. Can I do math? It's 50, it's 75 again. So, keep it at 12. Big, but not too big. And let's break the doors. That's better. Save. Now, this is where I have pretty much completed my dungeon. Oh. Hello, potato. But yeah, honestly, Dungeon Draft's so good for just the layout of the dungeons. Like, I love how easy it is to craft dungeons, the template for them. Like rooms, pathways, stuff like that. And then in Foundry, I can fill them up with unique things. Like, it looks plain, but with Foundry's help, things can be much more complex and just really useful of how things I can do. Of course, I can always go back in Dungeon Draft and add things to areas. But what I was saying earlier was that I'd recommend getting Dungeon Draft. You already got Foundry, I'm pretty sure, Potato. So, that's just extra good for you if you learn how to use Foundry well. But, man, I should probably finish this top area of the dungeon, and I'll add more to it later. That's 30 foot. Okay, I see. Let's go ahead and return to Monkey. I need to get rid of all this part of the... How do I... Is it Alt? Alt. Okay, cool. Does that work out? Oh, whoops. Boop, 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 boop. But yeah, get Dungeon Draft. It's only 15 to 30 bucks, I think. I thought it was 15. It may have been increased in price. And there's a lot of free assets you can get. I think all of these are free that I have so far to increase what you can put in the map. But again, I no longer use those assets to put stuff in the map. Only the assets that give me new terrain features and patterns. And as well, I guess, doors and stuff, but most of the stuff in the objects tool or the objects? Yeah, the objects tool. I never use any of these anymore. Unless it's something super specific. The reason for that is because I just do it in Foundry now. I need to build a complex wall here real quick. Bam. Will that work? Kinda. Let's go back into the Dungeon of Draft. Almost got it. Perfect. And then I'll delete this. There we go. This is going to open up. Into a nice complex trap. I wonder what I'll put here. 20 euros? That ain't bad. 20 euros is always great. Such cheap stuff, tools like this, especially a one-time purchase kind of tool. It's very nice. Let's add 2 more there. 1 more layer down here. Actually, add another layer. I'll figure out what complex trap to add later. But right now, let's add this into another room. Here. Add the details to the rooms later. Nice. A door here. And then the secret door that they could have found we'll add up here. What if I do this? Sorry, I just realized something. No, that doesn't work, does it? That does not work. Okay. Let's draw my own. Or I could... do this. Whoops. And add a crappy little design right here. That should fix my problem of combining walls. Oop, don't want to be edit anymore. And then I can, bam. There, looks sort of normal, and I'll take it. And I want this to be 10 foot. Again, trying to get that nice girth on this map. My players don't feel trapped. Doing that's hard. Doing sideways stuff is hard. Do. Okay. And here's where we have another cutoff point. Of a huge gap. Another dangerous traversing, which if they do not bring the proper equipment, then they could either fail and die, or they'd have to go back up, which will result in rooms possibly responding monsters. And I guess we can make this a little bit bigger just for dramatic effect. Use the edge of the wall for this. Or delete it later if I want to. Actually, just make the edge smaller too. Then let's add this puppy. Five, 10, 15, 20. Oh, it's supposed to be a 60-foot gap now that I remember. Let's increase this puppy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's what I call a gap. Do 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 do. Hmm 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 hmm. I'll put a monster down there too. Okay. Now that they completed that, I bet you should have put a lot of torches here too. Yeah, it's a whole layer dungeon. I have another map that's probably smaller than this, but just has way many more rooms. This map is supposed to feel like they're traversing in a giant dungeon cavern. The first map's more of a compact. Uh, it's yeah. Uh, this is I think 150 by 150, but I'm not probably gonna use all this down here. We'll make the map smaller as I go, just to help with a few things. Loading in Foundry and all that, because this map might be a little bit too big for Foundry. Or at least too big for my computer to run on Foundry, if that makes sense. And I'm almost done with the parts I want to. Throw that long hallway down there. Oh, maybe too long. And 3, 3, 9. I don't think I'll put anything down here, which I do have something down here, but I think that's unfair. Or maybe not. Maybe not, it's unfair. Okay. Oh, let's fill that gap in. I don't like not complete square areas. There we go. Cool. Big gap down here. That reaches down here. Then another secret door right there. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. And there. That. Well, technically, I haven't made an entrance yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Boom. Boop. 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 Oh, whoops. That's a crooked, very crooked line. Ha. 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 There. And I don't mind placing all this with just basic flooring. Do 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 do. Okay. Secret done. Oh, that's uneven. I hate it. Shit. No, no. Look, there's only one square. I could do this. Okay, let's just do that. No. Okay, keep going back. Yeah, just do it like that. It'll kill me later. I'm fine with it. Now, the last thing I need to do on this map, besides adding more to it when I have time, is I need to white out all these squares. Like, I need to go in, pattern this right here. Just do that. The reason for that is it helps with loading this takes up more data than just whiting it out. Now, I would like a terrain brush that just is white. Like, imagine a terrain brush that's just completely white. And I might look for that because it'd be an easy way to solve this problem because I'm not using the dirt on any of the map the players are going to be seeing. Just being able to white out this entire thing is great. I wonder if there's a way to get it completely white out. I don't think there is. If there is, that'd be great, and I would love to know of such information of how to completely... I guess that is a way too, isn't it? Wow. Yeah. That's not a bad way to do it. We'll leave it on that for now. We'll leave it on this for now, I mean. But yeah, that's all I have now. I'm going to make more work, and then I'll come back and update this map, and I might even show you guys. And then tomorrow's stream would definitely be Foundry related. But yeah. I'm sorry to leave so early, but I got to do some things anyways. But yeah, I'll see you guys